Debutify has a total of 53 different apps that you can utilize. It also has things for like inserting trust badges. The entire feeling of the theme is trying to encourage customers to purchase your product and get them to the checkout. How's it going, people? Jeff here from Ecom Geeks. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Here at Ecom Geeks, we often get a lot of different companies wanting us to present their products and whatnot, and most of them we take a look at, a little bit sketched out, or it's just not our thing. We don't like trying to force things in your face. That being said, we were approached by a company called Debutify, and these guys are actually pretty well known within the e-commerce Shopify strategy. So I was actually really excited, and they said, hey, take a look at our theme and let your patrons know exactly what you think about it. So here we go. Let's dive into it now. So first up, what is Debutify? Debutify is a third-party theme, which means you can't get it off of the Shopify theme store. You actually have to go to their site and download the theme. It's actually very easy. You just click the button, download the theme file, and then open the theme in your store. That being said, it's very different because the concept behind it is you have a theme, and that theme has a whole bunch of apps, add-ons that you can utilize, and you can select which ones you want to use within your store. Now, there's two things that are amazing about this. One, these apps were intended to be used in this theme, and this increases your store speed. Oftentimes, people will have to add multiple apps to their store, and when they do that, because those apps weren't programmed by the same developer, they often start to interact with each other, and it takes time before your website starts to slows down, and then it just takes way too much time to load things. So this one, all the apps are intended to be in the theme, and they're coded by the same people, so therefore it is faster. The other really cool thing is that it actually cuts down on your monthly app costs, because there are some really incredible features of this that I know the other popular apps for these kinds of features are much more expensive on a monthly basis than what you can get with Debutify. So that's kind of like the intro. Let's actually see what this is. So first off, I mean, let's take a look at the pricing here, right? Because it's going to be, at the end of the day, you're going to want to make a decision based on price as well as effectiveness. First thing to note is that you can have Debutify 100% free. You do not need to have a plan in order to be able to use it 100% of the time. So if you just want to use the theme file itself and not use any of their apps, their add-ons, or anything like that, you can do that. Just use the free one, you're good to go. There you go. If you want to start utilizing the different apps that they have within their theme, or within available to you within their theme, then you can start to go for a monthly plan, and this is like paying for the different apps. So for example, with the starter one, I'm actually going to switch this down from yearly to monthly because you get a discount if you sign up for more. So monthly, it's only $20, and you get 5 add-ons or 5 apps for $20. And if you've got apps that are costing you $5-10, this is actually cheaper to do it this way. And if you go up in price, this one you can do 30 different sales apps, and then the grand one is all of them. So yeah, I mean, choose something that's good for you. I mean, if you just want to give it a shot, just try the free one. So let's go through and actually take a look at some of the different apps and features that this theme provides for you. So what I've quickly done here is I've used Debutify on our demo store. I haven't done 100% of everything, but it was super quick and super easy to move things over, and it actually automated some different things, which I was surprised about. So a couple quick features that I really like. So first off, it's very similar to Shopify's free theme Debut, but on steroids. It's fantastic. So little things like keeping the header bar at the top. So if I scroll down here, it always stays at the top, which means I always have access to my navigation. I have access to my cart to be able to check out. It allows a lot of flexibility for your customers in order for them to be able to continue to use your site without having to scroll back up to the top to do that. And also the ability to change colors, so that you can have like a background image, and you might have to have white text in order for it to stand out against a darker background or vice versa. But then when you scroll down, it actually can change to different colors. So in this case, I found that it was really useful because then people can always see my header at the top, and it looks really nice when I scroll to the top. So let's look at a couple of the other features or other apps that this theme has. So I'm here in the back end. Debutify has a total of 53 different apps that you can utilize, and you can select and swap whichever ones you want, staying within the number of apps depending on your plan. But there's some really cool things, things like age check, add to cart. I'm just going to mention a couple of these, just because there are really so many. So certain things, like having the add to cart button wiggle when you are on the page. Let me show you this here. So this add to cart button is probably going to do a little jiggle in a second. That keeps people's focus on the actual add to cart, which is great. There's also, oh, there it goes, there's a little jiggle. You can also have it so that it pops up, like somebody somewhere just bought this or something like that. You have stuff like the number of viewers who are visiting your store. It also has things for like inserting trust badges very easily. So, I mean, this is the trust badge part here. However, I can actually, upload an image of a couple of trust badges, and it will insert that super easily, no coding required, which is great. A couple other things. So you can have your images here, your product images, as video, which is really cool. So you can do that, and it's similar to what you'd find on AliExpress, for example. Usually you have a short video about the actual product, and then you can see actual just singular images. So it can help a lot. The other thing, this one, and it did it automatically. So this particular example blazer comes in green and blue. And it automatically added color swatches for green and blue, so that instead of having a drop down, it actually has the color swatches, which is really useful and much more easy for customers or potential customers to interact with. I could go on and on about a lot of the different things. Collection filters, that is really good. So having the ability to go into a collection, and then I haven't set this up, but having a filter on the left hand side to allow your customers to be able to siphon down to the products that they want to buy. Having that sort of searchability is very useful. So even just that is huge. They have the ability for a mega menu, which normally mega menus cost you at least $5-10 per month, and it has included. Like if I go to the Debutify demo store here, here's the mega menu. You can set this up in a whole bunch of different ways here, and it makes things very compact. The entire feeling of the theme is trying to encourage customers to purchase your product and get them to the checkout, which is really good, and that's what they pride themselves on. So it's really cool. It's very easy to use, no coding required, which is very nice for a lot of people. For all of these different things here, they're very good at making sure they tell you what something does. So they both have a description of, okay, what is this particular app, and how does it work, and whatnot. So it's very user friendly, and I'm really impressed with it. If you like our channel and want to help support future content, we do have an affiliate link for Debutify in the description box below. Even if you're just planning on using the free theme part of things, it has no cost to you, and it still really helps us out. So please do, if you're interested in this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment below about your favorite or least favorite features about Debutify. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. If you're a dropshipper with high traffic and no sales, we have a free 5-step guide that will help you develop a profitable ad strategy, learn how to generate free traffic, and help you find winning products that people can't wait to buy. Transform your Shopify store into a professional, trustworthy store that customers can't wait to shop at. Check out the description box below for more information.